Jennifer Fernandez. Hey, it's Dr. Clinton Steele. I wanted to reply via a video because, text on a computer screen isn't going to do this justice. So here I am. Nice to meet you. Thanks for reaching out. Here's what I got going. Several years ago, I'm 48 now. Been in practice for 23 years. I'm a chiropractor. Several years ago, though, I found myself in a deep, deep hole. I was severely depressed, didn't want to get out of bed in the morning. Thoughts of suicide had entered my mind. And if it wasn't for my two boys not having a father on this earth, I may not be here today. And so one morning I woke up and I said to myself, I have to change this. I have to change this. Otherwise, this is not going to end well. And so I started a program, simple. It had to be something super simple to take the stress and the worries off my own life and focus on helping others. But again, I knew it had to be simple, but super effective. And so what I did was I came up with this program where I started reaching out to help other people grow and encourage them and motivate them and inspire them to reach new heights in their life. And what it did for me was, again, it took my stress and my worries off my own life, but it helped me to grow as well. And later on at UPW, I realized, and this is only just a few months ago now, this program started years ago, but just a few months ago, and I'm sure I heard this before, but just a few months ago at UPW, Tony was going over the six human needs, basic human needs. And when he got to 5 and 6, and he said growth and contribution, and these are the two most important human needs that are going to change your life. And I sat back in my chair and I was dumbfounded. I'm like, this is what I did. This is what I did to change my life. And I didn't even know it. I didn't even know that's what I was doing. Anyway, so going back several years ago, I'm sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. Several years ago, I'd started this program to change my own life. And slowly but surely, I started digging myself out of this hole to the point where I started my own radio show to encourage and motivate and inspire others to reach new heights in their life as well. But I had these amazing guests on my radio show. One guy was a paraplegic who ended up winning several gold medals in the Paralympics. I had a guy that was born with no hands and no feet as a guest. He was one of the fastest men in America. Actually, I think in the world at the time. No feet and no hands. And I'm thinking to myself, these guys are accomplishing amazing things with everything that they've had to overcome. And yet here I am perfectly healthy. What am I doing? What am I doing with my own life? And so right there on the radio show, I said to myself, I got to do something to make a difference. And I got to hold myself accountable. So I'm going to announce it on the radio show. And so I set a goal of performing or inspiring 1 million acts of kindness in 1 year. 1 million acts of kindness in 1 year. At the end of that year, I ended up hitting 2.8 million acts of kindness. 2.8 million acts of kindness in 1 year. And this was even to the point where, Jennifer, I was totally broke. I was sleeping on the floor of a 200 square foot office space that I had. I was sharing a bathroom with several other office spaces. I had no shower. I was going to Planet Fitness, $10 a month to be part of Planet Fitness, and that's where I was showering. But it was at the point where, for the first time in my life, the only time in my life, I was having to think about my meals for the day. I was thinking about what meal am I going to eat today, because that's how broke I was. And so after UPW and realizing this is what I was doing in my life, and by the way, this program now is reaching hundreds of doctors, reaching thousands of their patients every single day. I'm reaching tons of youth because I'm working with youth hockey leagues. I'm working with National Hockey League players and coaches to motivate and encourage youth hockey players to not only reach their goals in hockey, but also in life. I am using this program to help thousands of people across the nation to eat healthier, not only lose weight, but also change their health, change their lifestyle. People that are diabetic are non-diabetic now. People that have cardiovascular disease no longer have cardiovascular disease or high blood pressure or high cholesterol. And so this is working daily changing people's lives. Super effective, super simple. Anyone can do this program. But anyway, going back to UPW, when Tony went over those 6 basic needs and those 2 needs, number 5 and number 6, I'll never forget when he said it, growth and contribution. And I thought, I have to get back to contributing more. And so I'd heard about Tony's program. He talked about feeding 1 billion or providing 1 billion meals. And I said, I want part of that. I want part of that. And so I set a goal of providing 25 million meals in 1 year. And so that's the goal. The plan is up here. The plan is going through my head, but I need to partner with Tony. I need to partner with Tony. I need to get in front of him. I met him in Charlotte, shared with him for a couple minutes what was going on. And he said, what can I do? And there was a line of people wanting to meet him, so I ended up not being able to meet him. But he said to me, get in touch with Sarah Fosmo, and we'll set up a time to talk. So I'm not sure how we connected, but anything you can do to help me reach this goal, Jennifer, I would give. If I saw you, I'd give you a big hug right now. Okay, just whatever we can do. If we need to get on the phone, we need to figure this out. If you can get in front of me, in front of Tony for 15 minutes, I know if I share this plan with him, share this vision with him, and how we're going to implement it and how we're going to provide an additional 25 million meals. In addition, this program is going to allow me to match Tony's contribution of $100,000 to Operation Underground Railroad. I want to match that and then do so much more with this program as well. So I'm going to provide my number down here. Let me know when we can talk. Let me know what I need to do to get in front of Tony. Just 15 minutes. 15 minutes, Jennifer. All right. I've talked long enough. I'm going to stop. I'll talk to you soon. It's a pleasure to meet you. Have a great day, and I look forward to speaking with you. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.